You guys are trying to learn how to rank on ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google Gemini. It's really not that complicated. Really, only three things you need to do. I would not pay attention to all these freaking guys telling you to do 500 different million things. It gets really confusing. With this type of, ranking system, it's really simple. Honestly, whatever you throw at like ChatGPT or Gemini, they're gonna quote you pretty easily. You want to start with is going to be just your basic, blog post. For this format, you want to do a listicle or them versus you content. So a listicle, for example, is going to be a, top 10 list of X companies or top 10 of whatever. Just make sure whatever company or business that you have is going to be the number one on the list, obviously, and has the, what is it called? The link attached to it as well. Okay. That way, when, the AI crawlers crawl on these sites, it picks up the link that you have on the first one and is able to pick it up that way. And just by doing this, you're already going to be like 30 to 50% of the way there. Okay. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is, in addition to the listicle pages, you want to make them versus you content. So, for example, if your industry is like cell phones, you can do Apple versus Android, right? If you're trying to get Apple ranked. And you just do that for every single competitor, post a bunch of them versus you content for the blogs. And you can use AI written content. That's not an issue at all. I know a lot of people, you'll see on Serper, it's like 80% of, human written articles is, getting used by, these LLMs. You can use AI written content. It works. Only thing is it can't be spammy and it has to be humanized. So that's a really simple like workaround. All you have to do is put it in a humanizer and just not like make it totally mumbo jumbo. Okay, it's really not that difficult. It's not that hard. Trust me, the LLMs need a ton more data. Like they're not opposed to data. So if you're able to, make a good listicle and make a good them versus you content, I mean, you're bound to get picked up and cited. Okay. And then the next thing you want to do, this is the second thing. Okay, number two is just get PR post. Okay. So like 24/7 like press release or like my PR or like a $25-$40 PR post. And in that post, you pretty much just do, XYZ keywords. You don't want to do listicles for this. It's kind of just like a, get your name out there type of thing. And it's right below there of that of listicles. So that's gonna do ton of wonders. If you do just two of those things, you're bound to get cited by ChatGPT. It's really simple. I promise you do not need any more than those two steps. But if you want to put this in super crack overdrive, okay, you would buy, a listicle blast. Listicle blast. So you would have a bunch of listicle pages blasted across different AI ranked sites where AI crawlers or LLM crawlers actually visit to. And that's gonna, almost instantly get you cited within the first week or two. And if you do these three things, that's all you need to get ranked on ChatGPT and Perplexity. I promise you, you don't need anything more than what these gurus are talking about. You don't need 1,000 backlinks. Backlinks barely even work for LLMs. It's just about the type of content you're writing, the type of format, and which type of, places your articles are being listed on and stuff like that. So hopefully you like it. If you want more information, you can email me and I can show you how to get posted on these listicle sites. My email will be down in the description. Anyways, this is the first video or long form video to the channel. So go ahead and subscribe and If you want more no BS GEO content and how to actually rank on ChatGPT without the guru fluff, go ahead and subscribe to me, and I'll give you guys the exact scoop and no BS content. So take care. See ya.